So much. I think it's important to equally update you on the progress that we have made in respect of the threat that we had in Abattoir school last week in Lagos here. On the 21st of January 2025, the three school, I will not mention name, two school within Ikeja GRA and another one at Ogombo, received a threat message from a number which is 08103723478 that the school, different messages at different times, but from the same number. The one that got to these two first school in GRA Ikeja is that there's going to be a fire explosion in the school, that the children should be evacuated. Then the last one that goes to another school in Ogombo is that there's going to be a bomb explosion in that school and students should be evacuated. I personally, along with my operation department, including the area commander Ikeja, with the deployment of explosive ordnance department of Nigerian Police Force, equally the CTU, the counterterrorism unit, the tactical squad, and other formation of the Nigerian Police Force swiftly moved in. I was there personally. We conduct a on-the-spot sweep of the entire school, and nothing incriminating as explosive was found in the school. So subsequently, the territory of the entire school was rendered safe. And we equally, on my own, I spoke with the management of the schools and assured them that everything is safe and we are investigating the numbers. The same thing we did with the other school in Ogombo. But I'm happy to tell you that the main suspect that we are looking for, who is Kosiso Chukwem Nenyem Ogumo of number 20, Doc Fashewu Street, Okota, has been eventually arrested. We go through our technical unit to be able to find out who is behind this text message. Thorough investigation revealed this individual as the person behind it. And during the course of interrogating him, he made statement to the fact that he lost his phone in November 2025. But during subsequent investigation into the matter, we discovered that he had been receiving calls even throughout the period of January to the period when the threat was issued. And these calls were from family members, from his mother, from his relatives, and other people that are close to him. If you lost your phone in November and the SIM card is missing, how do you explain receiving call and communicating with the family member in January, throughout January, to the period that the threats were issued? So these are the investigation that we have carried out so far. So everything in the course of this investigation pointed to him. Equally, the SIM card that he said he couldn't find was equally recovered from him. So that is to say, this single individual is one that have taken law into his hand to cause pandemonium, to cause fear and apprehension in the minds of the parents in all these schools. We are going to conclude this investigation and it will be promptly prosecuted in the court of competent jurisdiction. We want to use this opportunity to warn those who have this kind of intention to desist. The full way of the law will be applied on any individual or group of any individual that attempt or put into process any act that can cause fear or apprehension in the mind of the people, or that can cause the disturbance of the public peace that we are currently enjoying throughout Lagos State. That is the summary on that. It is equally of note to let you know that we have strengthened our school protection squad. The school protection squad has been established by the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Egbetokun, PhD, Nigerian Police Medal, to cover the entire of the three senatorial districts. That's Lagos East, Lagos West, and Lagos Central. In Lagos East, we have their headquarters in Ikorodu. At Lagos West, we have their headquarters in Idimo. And at Lagos Central, we have their headquarters in Lion Building, which is within the Lagos Island. So the operation of the special protection for the school is being strengthened to ensure that they cover the nook and cranny of the entire state. As we speak, the entire Lagos state is very safe. The entire schools within the state are very safe, but we want the school owners and proprietors and management to know that everywhere is safe. They shouldn't have any fear or apprehension in allowing their students to continue to carry out academic function and other responsibility that is expected of them within all the school premises, be it primary, be it secondary, and be it tertiary, or other professional institution that we have within the state. The state is safe. So we are much more into preventive crime prevention and control and management in the state. So all these will recover including the stop and search processes from this element. Then these are part of what we recover from the one chance suspect. Like I told you, most of them normally carry arms, but we can use this on somebody's shoulder or somebody's head, and it can cause the death of such. So also this. I think we listed the number of, there were 12 in number of this shotgun that these two that were arrested. This is the arrest. And these are those recovered from those 21 suspects that we mentioned about. These are what they will tell you that they have to stop. And if you decide not to play, then if you play and they defraud you, they allow you to go. But if you decide not to play the game with them, they keep you there and call your family that this is equally fake banknote.
Certified fake.
Yes, because of the population. And this one was were abandoned when the police were giving them a hot chase. And it is believed to have been snatched or stolen from another state outside Lagos.
This was equally snatched?
No, it was, they abandoned it. Okay. So, but we are investigating why they did it. But we want, naturally, why we are parading them is for members of the public who have their vehicles stolen or taken away, mostly from where parked overnight because of people, because there's no any space in their compound. They leave their vehicle on the street and somebody will just use
master key.
Yes, they mobilize the control system of the car and drive the car away. So this will provide us opportunity for members of the public who must have lost their vehicle one way or the other to see them and to come to the Lagos State Command Headquarters for identification and for this vehicle to be released to them. Even if it is outside Lagos State, they should still contact us and get across to the Public Relations Department. This is the one that the suspect in the early hours of the morning of the 25th of January 2026, the owner left the engine running with the key inside and dashed into a food, a food stop to pick some food before he comes back. And that is on us to ensure that we are safety conscious. Because if the owner of the vehicle was safety conscious, turned off the engine of the vehicle, lock the vehicle, even if it's going to leave that vehicle for just 1 minute, it's on him to ensure that he protects his property. But he left the engine running and the suspect look at wherever he's looking, enter into the car and go for it. And luckily for us, because of the spread out of all our patrol points and equally our all crime prevention efforts, we were able to intercept this morning, and we arrest the suspect responsible. Now he's in the process of taking the vehicle outside the state into neighboring state before he was arrested. The owner of the vehicle have contacted the police because he was lucky that he covered at the same divisional area where it was stolen. Then the engine of the car running. So we want Russians to know that it's not a problem for you to park your vehicle and leave the car engine running.
Aba?
This equally was recovered from the stop and search point in a different location in Lagos, where the people that stole it are trying to get it. So one member of the public that had a similar vehicle like this has been stolen to come over here to check and verify if they are also that car. So you can equally see another